fleets use predictive analytics to keep drivers safer during severe weather?
It's a great question. When I think about predictive analytics, this prediction part, I think about it in various timescales, right? As early as possible, leading kind of up to the situation or kind of the event we're talking about itself. And so what we see broadly and what Lytx has enabled for our customers is really the spectrum of insights that can help fleets better manage severe weather dynamics. So the first one is really before a driver or vehicle enters into an adverse weather situation. And that's really impacting the operational decisions that a fleet might make. And so, imagine a scenario where, you're starting the day and whatnot, and the operations team can get data to really show them around what conditions their drivers will be operating in later that day, right? They can make different decisions around routing, what time folks should start, what delivers we make, or work sites we go to. And so that operational piece really requires a significant breadth of data and that predictive nature. As you start getting closer to the event, we see the ability to give drivers a heads up around the dynamics, the context, the environmental scenario that they're about to enter. So something that Lytx we recently launched is giving drivers warnings in the vehicle when they are entering an area where an adverse weather situation is going. So a blizzard, a rain, even we've seen examples around tornadoes and dust storms. There's been some really significant events in the past where giving drivers that heads up 10 miles out, 5 miles out of entering into the zone where that risk is emerging can really help folks make good decisions around how they want to operate, right? Should they pull off? Should they call the dispatch center? Should they drive a little slower than what they were going? Or just keep an eye out for what might be happening. So that's like the second area. We're getting closer and closer to the event occurring. The third one is really like in the moment, in real time. The ability for the technology, maybe AI, to operate as an assist to the driver to help them in a situation. So we talked about this a little bit earlier, but in certain weather conditions, drivers may operate their vehicles a little differently. So we know in heavy-duty trucking, there's guidelines around reducing speeds, even below the speed limit in certain weather conditions. In low traction events, snow, rain, or in low visibility, where you may not have the same ability to stop in time, getting guidance around how far back should you be following the vehicle in front of you. And so that's a capability Lytx is launching this year around being the AI, the technology in the vehicle with the driver, being able to detect those real-time road conditions, knowing that the road is currently wet, is currently snowy, and based upon the driver's actions, give some tips or some nudges around how they can operate in a safer environment. But I think of this predictive analytics as this chain from as early as possible all the way up to the event itself, feeding insights to leadership, to the operational managers, to the drivers around how they can operate in the safest way.